Wait a second. It's not winter anymore. We gotta change this. Where's the zipper? Oh my god, what do I choose? I could choose this, or this, or this. I think I'm liking this one. It kind of matches my hoodie. Ooh, it's really dark. I don't like it. That one's not bad. I'm so used to my white pillow, it kind of brightens up this corner, but it'll do. Hi everyone, my name is Holly, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you all of the books that I plan to read in April. So it's month 4 of my very dedicated series clean out challenge, and I say dedicated because I have a notebook. That's dedication. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll link the video down below where I explain much more, but it's basically where I'm reading my own completed unread series. And since we're 4 months into this already, holy crap, I thought I would give you guys an update, give you my numbers, show you what I'm working with. So on January 1st, I owned a total of 41 unread completed series. As of today, April 1st, I have completed 5, which are the Wrath in the Dawn duology, the Starflight duology, the Magnus Chase trilogy, the second First Law trilogy, and the Star-Touched Queen duology, which brings me down to 36. But I have also unhauled 5 series, which were the Writer's duology, the Assassin's Heart duology, the Winter's Curse trilogy, Starbound trilogy, To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy. 5. That marks 5. I can count, which brings me down to 31. But I have also added 2 series, unfortunately, and that is the Powder Mage trilogy and the Time Salvager duology, which bumps me up to 33, which is my official number. Not bad, I say. So I am still riding that extreme reading mood, and I have a stack here that's much more realistic than last month. Ugh, why did I do that? One of my biggest pet peeves is when booktubers film their TBRs and they have like 20 books that they're talking about and they don't read a single one of them, so it feels absolutely pointless to a viewer. And I don't want to do that to you guys, so I try my best to only mention books I will read. I don't want to waste your precious time and entertainment. So let's go ahead and talk about these books. The very first one that I will be getting to in April is Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I am currently filming a reading vlog for this that will be up in just a few days, so be sure to turn on my post notifications so that you don't miss it. I am enjoying it so far, and that is all you're getting from me. The next book that I have here is King of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. This is book 2 in the Broken Empire trilogy. I read book 1 last month and I enjoyed it. I ended up giving it 3 stars, so I had a little bit of mixed feelings, but I am very excited to continue on within this trilogy because I feel like book 2 and 3 is really going to open up this weird world that kind of gave me sci-fi vibes, and I want to know what in the world is happening with like this artifact that Jorg is finding in these kind of apocalyptic events. I might be just pulling this out of absolutely nowhere and you guys are like, what in the world is she talking about? I have theories running in my brain when it comes to this series, so I'm excited to go on to book 2 and see if I am at all close. I don't know. We will see. I feel like I'm going through this video really fast. I'm sorry. Since these are sequels and I'm filming a reading vlog for Pet Sematary, I'm trying to be a little secretive. Up next, I am going to be reading The Dragon Republic, which I got an e-arc of, and I'm so incredibly excited and grateful to have it. I'm going to be reading it immediately, and this is book 2 to the Poppy War, which I read last year. It was a very hyped book, and oh man, I'm so excited. And it comes out in August and I have it this early, which is kind of a good thing, but also a very bad thing because that probably means I'll have to wait well over a year for the 3rd book. Will I survive? This is an Asian-inspired dark fantasy, and I'm very excited to see where the story is going to go and how Ren and the other characters are going to have to deal with the aftermath of the ending of book 1. I am so dedicated to the storyline, and I want to know how this war is going to evolve and how the character is going to handle it. Oh my goodness. Again, another sequel that I can't really talk about too much. Figures. Haha, but this one I can talk about more, and that is The Witch is Kind by Louisa Morgan. I did get this as an arc, but technically it's not an arc anymore because it came out on March 19th. This is a historical fantasy that is centered around witches, which would be so perfect to read in October, but I'm not gonna wait that long or it would kill me. I'm just kidding, you guys wouldn't kill me, would you? This is set in the early to mid 20th century, and the storyline is following 2 timelines of the same woman. One of the timelines is of her being younger and she's experiencing marriage and college and trying to survive World War II, and the other timeline is of her living on this very isolated farm with her Aunt Charlotte while they experience some very odd things, which kind of gives me like alien sci-fi vibes. If it's aliens, I am going to freak the fork out. The next arc that I will be reading, look at me go, getting these arcs out of the way, that is 16 Ways to Defend a Walled City by KJ Parker. This is an adult fantasy and it releases on April 9th, and it follows a man named Oren who is tasked to defend this city that he absolutely does not care about. He is forced to act the role of general in this empire that he hates. But when he finds out who is leading the invading army, things get very complicated. And I feel like this book is going to have a lot of humor in it. I really hope that's the case and it's not super serious and like that historical element too heavy and dense. I want to laugh in this book, especially with the main character hating what he's doing. I feel like he's going to complain a lot and have a big personality to him. I want it to not take itself seriously, so I'm going into it expecting that. Wish me luck. So those 4 books are definite reads for me in April. I remember one of you guys commented on my book haul last week mentioning that you would love for me to read a certain book because you want to know my thoughts, but you wanted me to read Dark of the West by Joanna Hathaway, which is a YA fantasy, partially romance, because it's supposed to be heavily focused on romance, which scares me, but we're gonna do it. I'm going to read this for you. Tell all your friends about me, please. Tell your whole family to subscribe. The main subject matter that I'm very excited to read about in this book, though, is that it takes place during World War II and follows like a son of a mercenary general. The only aspect is that he probably falls in love with the princess, and let's just hope it's not cringy. Oh, this video is too short. You know what? Just because I can, I have the March Beacon book box just sitting by me unopened, and I was going to wait for another video to open this. But why not do it now? I'm the boss here. So I am actually a team member for Beacon Book Box, which I'm very grateful for, and I'm very excited to keep working with Beacon. And you can use my coupon code Holly5 if you want to get your very own subscription. I highly recommend it. So the theme for this month was For the Kingdom. And the first thing is this water bottle. Crap, I need that card back. So this is a Six of Crows inspired water bottle that says, "We learn to hold our heads as if we wear crowns." It didn't come with a beverage though. Ugh. Up next we have coasters that are inspired by Lord of the Rings, which is so cool. It says, "Become who you were born to be," and that's Aragorn. Oh, that's my man right there. So that's what the design looks like. It looks like it's my head. I'm Aragorn. I'm handsome as fork. Whoa, that's cool. So we have a recipe? Beacon expects me to bake? I can only make cereal. It's Aylin's Apple Crisp, baking with the Beacons. Up next we have this, which I have no idea what it is. It says 3 dark crowns, the naturalist, jasmine, and clementine. Oh, it's lotion. Oh my god. That's so cool. I don't think I've ever gotten a lotion in a book box before. That is so useful. You know, I work at a campground. My hands get a little bit calloused at times. Oh, come on. Oh, I put too much. Demonetized. I gotta wipe this off. So the last thing in this box is actually the book sleeve and the book. So here's the book sleeve. It is St. Patrick's Day inspired and it's so pretty. Oh, and you guys, it has a pocket. So let's go on to the book, and the book of the month is Sherwood by Megan Spooner. Look at this cover. It's so pretty and reflective. So this is a YA fantasy, and I believe it's a gender bend Robin Hood retelling. I adore this illustrative cover. If YA fantasy could keep doing covers like this, you got me sold. Alrighty, so that is the end of the Speak of Book Box unboxing. Like I said before, use my code HOLLY5, which will be linked down below for you, and get yourself a discount and get yourself April's box. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did. Also, tell me down below what books that you are excited to get to in April, because man, this year is flying by so fast, and there's still so many books that I really want to get to before the year ends. And I know you're like, Holly, it's April, like there's plenty of time. No, there isn't, you guys. This year is going by too fast. Go ahead and subscribe. I upload videos every single week, and follow me on Instagram. I'm at Holly Hearts Books, and on Twitter at Holly Niece. And until we meet again, happy reading.